This week we are working on finding the area of rectangular shapes, and we are doing a little review from last week with some tiling, which you'll see on the right side, the back sheet of their homework, and on the left side, this is the front sheet of their homework. This was like the back sheet of their homework last week, where they are using the length and the width and the formula for area, which is area equals length times width, to calculate their area. So the right side, the first two problems, A, B, and also the first four problems, A, B, C, and D, they'll use the area equals length times width to multiply to equal their area. So for A, they would have 3 times 8. And once they use a strategy to figure that out, they'll get an answer and they'll put it in the box and put it in the blank. At the bottom, they're going to write a multiplication sentence and division sentence. Today we started working on this, so we have a length of 3 and we're missing our width. But we also do know that we have an area of 24. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to write their unknown equation. So they're going to use 3 times blank equals 24. Since we don't know our width, we're going to turn it around in the bottom equation, and we're going to have 24 divided by 3 equals blank. Then students know that they can use an array, they can use equal groups, they can use whatever they need to figure out, and once they do, they'll figure out that 8 is our answer. They'll come back and put it in, and that will be our width. So 8 times 3 is 24. They'll do the same thing for B. On the back, you'll see over here to the right, it says on a grid below draw a rectangle. We did this today in class. They're having to come up with a shape that has an area of 32. So they've got to figure out what two numbers multiply together to give 32. Just want to kind of help them figure that out. Once they figure that out, once they explore and find that shape, they'll draw it in, shade it in, and label their side lengths that multiply together to give us 32. The next one and the last one on that page, they need to make sure that they are highlighting what's given. So if they're given the side lengths of 4 centimeters and 9 centimeters, they need to go down, they need to actually draw me out a rectangle of 4 and 9, and then it asks what is the area. Okay, so finding the area, we're given our length and our width, so they can go ahead and do area equals length times width, so 4 times 9, and then they can just explain in a good sentence. The last one, same thing, they're having a missing length, so it'll just be like the ones on the bottom on the front. They'll write an unknown equation like 9 times blank equals 27, and then they'll turn it around to 27 divided by 9 equals blank to find their missing side. Students are coming home today with a sheet that looks very similar to this that we did in class, and they can use that as a guide in case they need it.